Just to give a sample of what it looks like, so we basically discussed what our features are in our seat cushions. We either have generic, nothing fancy, just a piece of foam for comfort. We have pressure relieving. We have positioning. In pressure relieving, we're going to have regular pressure relieving or adjustable pressure relieving. Just to give you some information on the codes of once you realize where the codes are, you'll know what code to put down for this patient once you understand the way the codes are set up. We have our E2601, E2602 is going to be your standard foam cushion. E2603 is regular pressure relief within 20 inches. E2604 is regular pressure relief greater than 20 inches wide. E2605 is going to be your combination, E2605 is going to be standard positioning cushion. No pressure, just positioning. A contoured seat cushion, that's positioning. E2606, also basic contoured seat. A patient who has Parkinson's, can weight shift, has good skin integrity, but has poor trunk control, put them in an E2605. E2606, same idea as E2605, just positioning. However, the patient requires wider than 20 inches. E2607 is going to be our first combination. That's a combination of E2603 and E2605. 3 plus 5 equals 7. That's it. That's a joke. E2607 is going to be your standard pressure relief and posture. E2607 is within 20 inches. E2608 is going to be greater than 20 inches. Same cushion, positioning, and regular pressure, not adjustable pressure. E2609 is a cushion that is custom molded. Sometimes you have a patient with severe deformities. Nothing off the shelf is going to work for them. We need to justify and explain what they have an obliquity plus a rotation and their whatever they have a lordosis and the way the patient is sitting in the chair, their contractures. A regular wheelchair cushion is not working for them. They're going to sit in that cushion. Half their bottom is not touching the seat cushion. We're not getting pressure distribution. They need to get something called a custom mold. How that's done, there are different molding companies with the patient in a mold. We take a picture of the way their posture is and their deformities. We mold it to work for the patient. We bring it out. The patient sits in it properly. We need to justify the E2609 entirely separately, but that's what the E2609 code is, a custom molded seat cushion. There's no one cost on it. The reimbursement goes based on what was necessary for the patient, what sort of hardware. Once we get one big MSRP for the seat cushion that's recommended, we then go for authorization. Much more involved process, but that's the code E2609. Then we jump up to E2622. This is your adjustable pressure relieving, no positioning. E2622 is your Rojo cushion, your Vector cushion, your J Fusion without positioning, non-positioning within 20 inches, E2622. E2623 is going to be same idea, adjustable pressure relieving, no posture positioning, however, greater than 20 inches. E2624 is your combination again, your posture and adjustable pressure. This is within 20 inches. E2625 is going to be your combination pressure, adjustable pressure, and positioning greater than 20 inches. That basically wraps up your seat cushion options. And then with the back cushions, or the backs, I'm not sure if it's considered a cushion, but your backrest, your back cushion, I'll call it cushion, is going to be your E2611 is your standard foam, just to make it more comfortable for the patient, backrest. The patient requires a manual wheelchair. They're within 20 inches wide, they get an E2611. If they're greater than 20 inches wide, E2612. Now, E2613 is your basic contoured back. Contoured means it's going to be a rigid back that provides your patient with posterior and slightly thoracic and lateral positioning as well. The idea here is to kind of capture the trunk and the lumbar and give you not just posterior support, but also on the side. You want to make sure it fits right, gives the patient with limited posture control, limited pelvis or trunk control, give them the right posture support to kind of keep them to sit upright in the chair and avoid them from leaning right and left. Now, as the seat cushions get more and more contoured and a deeper contour, they go up in a code. It doesn't mean there's something else in the cushion or something else in the back. It doesn't change my material, but E2613, E2614 is within 20 or wider than 20. 13 is within 20. 14 is going to be wider than 20 for a slight contoured back. E2615 is going to be slightly deeper. E2616 is also the same as 15, just greater than 20 inches. Now there's E2617 is like your E2609 cushion. E2617 is your custom molded back. The patient has a deformity that a standard symmetrical backrest will not accommodate. They need asymmetrical back positioning. They have a lordosis, kyphosis, and a lateral lean with an obliquity. Whatever the patient's positioning is, there's multiple different types of deformities that I've seen, but that patient just they would not get proper positioning with an off-the-shelf product. We do a mold like we do for the seat, we do it for the back. That's going to be your E2617. Then we have E2620 is your deep contoured back within 20 inches, E2621 wider than 20 inches. Now, when it comes to the contoured backs, this is something PDAC sends us. PDAC tells the manufacturer, and it's like that with all cushions. The manufacturer makes a seat cushion, they send it to PDAC. PDAC reviews the equipment, says based on our requirements and qualifications, this is your code, and they spit it out for them. That code is what we work off of. So whenever we meet with manufacturers, we learn about new seat cushions, new product lines. You always want to know, what is this seat cushion coded? What is this back code? What is this back code coded? Because we're going to end up thinking in terms of codes. How do I provide my patient the right equipment? They will qualify for it. They won't qualify for it. What's more comfortable for them? It is interesting how some cushions are coded E2607, where I would think they should be coded E2624. Manufacturers want them to get the 24 code, but they only got a 07. It is what it is. That's the back cushion. That's the seat cushion. Sometimes you have with the back cushions as well, some of your contoured backs you think would be coded as a 13, and they got a code for E2620. So we got to know what the manufacturer code is, the PDAC, whatever the code the PDAC gave, that's the code we need to put down in our detailed product description. Again, we have to make sure our patient qualifies for that code. Do they require positioning? Do they qualify for positioning? Do they qualify for pressure? Do they qualify for adjustable pressure? If they're qualified for it, will they benefit for it? Let's recommend it.